My top 10 most used bag for the entire year of 2024. What are they, you guys? I was shocked to see that at least 3 or 4 of these bags I thought were the least used bags of the entire year for me. But there's one bag in particular that I have been actively trying to sell that is on my top 10 most used list. So that goes to tell me that I have some thinking to do and I need to reconsider selling that bag. Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and I have a little bit of a handbag addiction, as you can see behind me, but I also have another addiction and I'm staring at it right in front of me, and that is makeup. I have been a fan of makeup and loving makeup and exploring makeup products for probably the last 15 to 20 years now. So before I jump into my 10 most used bags of the year, I did want to share with you guys my favorite Black Friday sale, and that is from the brand Merit. Now I did go ahead and do a full face of Merit products today and I filmed it for you. So I'm going to pop that up on the screen while I am sharing the details of the Merit sale. You can get any single item for 20% off during this sale, and I wanted to share with you guys a couple of my favorites. I use the complexion stick every single time I do my makeup. It is a concealer and a complexion stick. It gives a nice light, dewy, glowy look to your skin. And for skin that has a little bit of wrinkles, a little bit of texture, I find that it really doesn't cake up in those areas that you don't want it to. Now, the product that I actually get most excited about, the product that I have the most of when it comes to Merit, is their lipsticks in their signature lip. Their signature lip is going to be a balmy type lipstick. It feels extremely hydrating on the lips and it's not going to settle into any texture or lines that you have on your lips. It also feels extremely moisturizing, so it doesn't dry out your lips over time. And the third thing that I want to recommend to you guys is going to be their Shade Slick Lip Oils. That is what I have on my lips right now. I love their lip oils. I will do a light neutral lip liner just to add some definition to my lip, and then add the lip oil all over my lips. It's extremely hydrating. It is not sticky whatsoever, and they are highly pigmented for a lip oil. The next sale that I want to talk about is their bundle sales. So Merit has several different bundles on their website and you are going to save a percentage off of each bundle. I believe this is the biggest sale or the biggest percentage, but I could be wrong. I have taken advantage of their bundle sales before. That's when I actually took advantage of their complexion bundle. That is how I discovered their brush. That's how I discovered their bronzer. That's how I discovered their highlighter. And I really love those products as well. So I do recommend doing one of the bundles, one of the ones that intrigues you the most and has the most items that you want. Now I will say with the bundles, let's say it comes with an eyeshadow, a lip oil, and a lipstick. You get to pick your shades. So it's not a bundle where you can't customize it. You get to pick the shade of the product that you want. So you are going to be ensured to have products that match your skin tone and that you really love and enjoy. This last sale item I would definitely pick up if I didn't already own almost every single one. So they are having a 30% off stackable with the 20% off sale of 4 of their signature lip oils. So like I'm wearing right now on my lips, but 3 out of the 4 I already own, which is such a bummer because you guys, I love their lip oils. I'm actually tempted to buy it just so that I can give one to each of my girls, and then I can keep my favorite lip oil and the one that I don't have for myself. Now, Merit was kind enough to send over 3 new products for me to try out. One is the lip oil that I have on right now. Another one is their lipstick in Lavenu. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it is on the screen for you guys to see. And then their new signature perfume. You guys, this perfume is a beautiful scent. It's buildable, so it's not a very heavy or strong scent. It's not overpowering. I think that this perfume is going to be perfect for those of us who get headaches from perfumes. That's me. I definitely get headaches from my perfume. I often have to spray my perfume actually on my back so that other people could kind of smell it, but I can't smell it as much, or lower, like on my jeans. But with the new signature perfume, I was able to put it on my wrist, on my neck, and it did not give me a headache, which for me is a huge bonus. If you are intrigued or interested by any of these Merit products, I'm going to have a link down below so that it is easy for you guys to shop. The sale goes on from November 25th through December 2nd. I'm also going to link a couple of other videos that I have filmed using Merit's products, and I'm going to have those linked down in the description box in case you want to see a few more of these items in action. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at my most used bags of the year. I am going to go ahead and pop up on the screen for you guys how many times I ate one of these bags, how many times I have used each one of these bags for you guys to see. The first one, my first most used, is going to be my Louis Vuitton Alma BB in the Parisian street sign. You guys know I'm a sucker for this bag. It's one of my favorites. I think it's really easy to use. I think it's really casual. All of my items fit inside of here very nicely, and it goes with a lot of my wardrobe. So because of that, this does not surprise me one bit that it is number one of my most used bags of the year so far. Now, number two is actually not number two because number one and number two were used the same exact number of times. And I have to say, this is another favorite of mine, so it does not surprise me. And that is going to be my Louis Vuitton Crochet in the Damier Azur canvas. I love Damier Azur. It goes perfectly with my wardrobe. I used to think that once the Vachetta got tanned, like it is tan now, that I would dislike this bag. And I don't find that the case. I find that the darker it is, the less I worry about it and the less that I stress about it. As far as the interior goes, it has this beautiful rose ballerine interior, and I do have little handbag feet on my bag. I got these from the Gals Guide shop, excuse me, and I really like them. They are permanently on my bag. I will do close-ups for you guys so that you guys can see, and they allow this bag to stand up. If this bag is empty, it just flops over, and if it's full, you have to put everything towards the back for it to stand up. But by adding the handbag heels on this bag, it does allow this bag to stand up. Now, does it still flop over occasionally? Yes, it does, but not nearly as much as not having the handbag heels on this bag. Number three is probably not going to surprise anybody, and that is my Mulberry Mini Alexa. I actually bought this bag in January of this year, and I've had a good time using it. A lot of people are concerned with the opening, with it being fussy or fidgety or difficult. I don't find that to be the case. If I'm being 100% honest and transparent with you, I actually like undoing these and then doing the twist. I don't know what it is about it, but I actually enjoy it. It has never, not even once, annoyed me to open this bag. Although the Mini Alexa does come with an adjustable strap, I will admit the adjustments are not very good. I'm 5'6" and I am a curvy figure, and the shortest adjustment is perfect for me. So anybody under 5'6", or even if you are 5'6" and really petite, I have a feeling that the Mini Alexa will be too long for you. You can get a leather puncher. There's a leather hole puncher on Amazon, and you can add your own holes to the bag, and it looks exactly like if you were to go get it done yourself. So I will have that link down below in case you guys are interested. I have done that on a couple of my own bags. Now, this one actually surprised me a little bit because I feel like I don't use this bag very often, but this is number 4, which is actually used the same amount as my Mini Alexa. So even though it is number 4, it's kind of not number 4 because number 1 and number 2 were the same, and then number 3 and number 4 were the same. So this is my second in number most used bag, and I just love this thing, you guys. The color is so good. This kind of gray tone green is absolutely beautiful. I get a lot of questions on the color of this bag. This is the color travertine. I don't believe that they have it anymore, but you can buy it pre-loved. I bought this one pre-loved. I really love to wear this bag with a boho type outfit, a little bit of hippie vibes. I like the slouch of this bag. Of course, it's stuffed right now, so it doesn't have any slouch going on, but this is definitely a favorite of mine, and I actually thought that I used it quite a bit less than I actually have this year. You guys, this one is bag number 5. I can't believe that this bag is so low on the list. For the last 2 years, this has been one of my most used bags. It is a bag that I reach for anytime I don't want a bag that's fussy. This is the bag that I go for. But even more so than that, this is a bag that I think about often. Like if I haven't used it in a few weeks, I want to use this bag. And I can't say that about all of the bags in my handbag collection. This is the Speedy 25 in the Damier Ebene canvas. I've had a few people ask me about these heart charms here. These are actually from the brand Dress Up Your Purse. Anytime you buy a bag from Dress Up Your Purse, you get a heart charm with it. It's a free gift with purchase. And I thought that the brown and the cream look beautiful on my Speedy 25, so I added them to this bag. This is just a great bag to have, you guys. It's no fuss, it's easy to use, it holds all of your everyday essentials. It can be casual, it can be a little bit dressy. Like I'm wearing a dress today, I could definitely wear it with something like this, but I wouldn't say it's a fancy bag. It's just a good everyday bag to have in your collection, and I'm surprised that it is number 5 on the list. Can y'all believe this? Can you believe that this one is so high up on the list? This one here, I bought this, I believe, in April of this year. And I thought that I didn't use it very much. I really thought I didn't use it very much, but apparently I do. This is number 6 on the list. This is my Fendi ICU Peekaboo in the size small in the Celleria, which I have learned is the big stitching. I used to believe that it was the leather. It's not the leather, it's the big stitching. I have to say, out of all of my handbags, this is probably one of the best quality leathers that I have in my collection. It still smells like leather, and I bought this bag pre-loved. That is saying something. It has the beautiful silver hardware. I think it looks really cool. It's a nice pop of color, especially on a blue outfit or a purple outfit. I will pop some photos up on the screen for you guys to see what I'm talking about. I am shocked. I am shocked, you guys, that this is number 6 on the list. I would have sworn it was one of my least used bags this year. Ma'am, what is this doing on this list? What is this bag doing on this list? I don't use this bag, you guys. I don't use this bag. How is this bag one of the most used bags of the year? I bought this bag, I believe, in April, around the same exact time that I bought this bag, and I was torn because I had just purchased this bag, but this bag came out in this color, and I was absolutely obsessed with it. And so I decided to just take a chance and buy it anyway. So I do believe I bought this in April as well. And this bag is apparently number 7 on my list. I think I used it, how many times did I use it? I have used it a grand total of 11 times this year. And like I said, I really thought that I hadn't been using it. In fact, I've been actually thinking to myself, hey, Melissa, you need to find an outfit to wear with that bag because it's too beautiful to sit on the shelf and you need to take her out. Well, apparently I have been taking her out. I don't know when, but I definitely have because she's been used 11 times. Number 8 and number 9 have been used the same amount of times this year. I'm noticing a trend here, and I'll mention at the end what the trend is. This is a bag that my husband actually got me for Mother's Day this year. It was a complete surprise. Not a surprise, I picked out the bag, but it was a surprise that he planned on getting me a bag. I actually went for the Speedy 20 first in the Damier-licious, but the zipper was a pain in the ass, and so I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and take it back and go for something else, and this is what I went for instead. I have to say, ever since letting go of the Speedy 20, I am dying to add a Speedy 20 to my collection. I just need to be patient because your girl has bought a lot of bags this year. So this one is number 8. This is my 8th most used bag of the year. Same thing as the Damier Ebin Speedy 25. It's really easy. It can be dressed casually. I don't feel like I can dress this one up because it is such a playful print, and I do use this more in the summer months than the fall months, but I do really enjoy it and I find it to be an easy bag to use. Are you guys surprised? This, my dear friends, is bag number 9, and also my newest handbag, only a month old, and I can't believe that I've used it so many times already. So this bag has been used the same amount of times as my Speedy 25. I did get this really cute charm from Etsy. I found, what is it called? Sticky Zoo on Instagram. They are all over Instagram. And they have really, really cute bag charms, but they're like $70, you guys. I'm not paying $70 for a bag charm, when for me, a bag charm is definitely a trend. It's not one of those things that I will buy over and over again or use over and over again. So I decided to look on Etsy and I found this one for $35. If I can find the account, I don't actually have an Etsy account. So if I can find where I purchased this from, I'll link it down below for you guys. But this bag has really, really surprised me. I have been really, really enjoying it. It is so easy to use. On my first impressions video, someone actually mentioned the fact that I had no cons to say. And that's for no other reason than I don't have any cons to say. I don't have any cons yet about this bag, and I'm not gonna just make up cons so that there's something to say negative about the bag. For me, and for what I needed this bag to be, which was an easy throw around, throw all of my clothes and other things inside of there for the gym, and all of my work stuff, my laptop, etc. inside of here. And I needed it to go with most of my wardrobe. This is exactly what I needed it to be. So although I don't have any cons as of yet, that doesn't mean that other people don't have any cons. This bag serves the exact purpose that I needed it to serve, and it just goes to show and how many times I have used this bag in only 1 month's time. Bag number 10 also surprised me because I thought I would have used my black Paris 15, which is this one right here, quite a bit more than my pink, because I actually like this one quite a bit more than my pink. But that's not the case. This is bag number 10, and this is from the brand Dress Up Your Purse. Dress Up Your Purse is probably my best discovery I have ever discovered in handbags. You guys, the quality is just outstanding. The leather feels like luxury quality leather. The prices are top notch. I just can't say enough good things about the brand. They have never gifted me anything. Everything I own from Dress Up Your Purse, I purchased myself with my own hard-earned money. And every single time I purchase something from them, I try to find a smaller YouTube channel and support that smaller channel. Now there's lots of larger channels that have the discount code as well, but using a smaller channel's discount code really, really impacts them, whereas the larger channel I don't feel like is quite as impactful to them. So I try to make sure that I use a smaller YouTuber, 10,000 subscribers or less discount code. That way it just kind of brightens up their day a little bit and they get a little bit of a kickback from it. If you have 10,000 subscribers or less, you're not getting as much views as you are if you have a larger channel. So that's why I decided to go that route. Anyway, I went on a little bit of a rant there, but this bag I was surprised to see out of all of my Dress Up My Purse bags. This is one of my most used bags out of the bunch. Now you might be saying, Melissa, ma'am, I thought this was a 10 most used handbags. You guys, I had to do 11 because this bag was used the same amount as my pink bag here. So they were tied. So I had to do my top 11 most used handbags. And this is a bag that I was referring to at the beginning of the video when I said that this is a bag that I've been actively trying to sell Nobody's been interested. I know it's because of the color and because it looks like a picnic basket. To me, it looks like a dang cute picnic basket. Now, the reason this bag has been used quite a bit is actually I use it for work. So it doesn't need to match my outfits, so the color isn't that big of a deal, but it does hold all of my everyday essentials. Now, if I needed to hold more, you just simply tuck the flap inside and it expands much larger. So you have tons of room inside of this bag. I did buy this bag brand new from Bottega Veneta with my hard-earned money, and I spent $3,800 on this bag, you guys. $3,800. I bought it when I hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and I have to admit, it was a bad choice. I was torn between this and the Pochette Métis from the Wild at Heart collection. I should have got the Pochette Métis instead. It was way cheaper and it probably would have stayed in my collection. I mentioned earlier that I was noticing a theme with my most used handbags of the year. And the theme that I am noticing, well, there's two of them. One is practicality. If the bag is practical, I reach for it over and over and over. And two is most of the bags that are on this list are bags that I purchased this year in 2024. You guys, I have a video sharing all of my hits or misses of 2024. I'm going to link it here for you guys at the end screen in case you're interested. Don't forget to check out Merit's Black Friday sale, the one and only sale of the entire year. I do plan on purchasing some items of my own. I'm going to have their link down below to make it easy for you guys to shop. Don't forget 20% off of all single items. And then there's going to be the wonderful bundle deals and my personal favorite, the lip oil bundle, the four lip oil bundle at 30% off, stackable with that 20% off.